you talk about the dialogue, I mean, is that best done through what you've seen work successfully is that one-on-one conversation, or mediator is the wrong term, but is there somebody else that can help those conversations along? Because if you're coming from two totally different ends of the spectrum, they may not necessarily gel initially, but what's the best successful way of making that?
The number one tool that I recommend, and this is something that I can do for companies, but I recommend that you try to do this yourself if you can and if you have the resources, but to try to establish a young professional specific onboarding process. So most companies have onboarding, but what happens in those onboarding sessions? You talk about HR, you talk about the company policies. Some of it is probably most of it is, on a screen, and it's really not super personal. So what I recommend is if you have it and you have the capacity to do this, bring in current young professionals at your business and have them speak to the new young professionals who are coming on board. What this does is it creates an opportunity for vulnerability. So you need to let the young professionals who already work there know that they're going to be safe if they share some kind of, tough things. And what I mean by that is current young professionals who work there, they are going to be the best voices for the people who are starting to work there. They're going to be the people who are going to say, listen, it's not going to be easy right away working here because nothing ever is, right? The first 6 months is typically just drinking from a fire hose. And so you need people to actually start right off the bat by saying that, and it will increase your chances of retaining those people, particularly young professionals, by at least 50%, because they just haven't been, most companies don't start off right away. And so again, I kind of got veered off on your question, but going back to your original question, we really are looking for just that openness. And so usually a manager is a great person for that, but in the instance that the manager might be not the best suited for it, I would recommend bringing in a third party. So that could look like somebody like me, that could look like maybe the boss's boss, and just having a third person in the mix really does help.